Welcome back to the AB Scale Project. I'm Krieger. This is Alpha Bravo, and today we got the Origins Wheeljack, and he's pretty cool. He's got a lot of kibble because he's got a lot of stuff he's got to do. This is a Voyager size, and he is a Voyager heft, and he is mostly a shell former just because of the functionality we'll explore in the vehicle mode. But otherwise, it looks pretty good. They did a good job of making a episode 1 Wheeljack. For comparison, we'll bring in our current Wheeljack with the box set Wheeljack from the Earthrise mold, and they're the same size, so that's pretty cool. Actually, I forgot to pop out his wings. So, actually, I like the wings done better on this one, but otherwise, pretty good. Definitely a lot less kibble on the Earthrise mold, but still good. Alright. Bring in the Origin Jazz. And those look pretty good together. And we'll go ahead and bring in the Origin Bumblebee so you can see all three of the Buzzworthy Bumblebee Cybertron mold Autobots. So that's pretty cool. And plus Siege gave us all the Decepticon Tetra Jets. So I think we're pretty good with our episode 1 Transformers. Anyway, he comes with his gun or shoulder missile, whichever one to call it. I'll go and put shoulder missile, put that up there. He comes with the buzzing blades, and those can store back here. And these can stay on through transformation, so you can just leave them here pretty much as long as you don't want to put them on the front of his vehicle mode. And he comes with his blast shields. And those can mount these tabs to these slots here. Line those up. There you go. That does make him very back heavy though. So you're going to kind of lean him forward just a little bit. But yeah, you can do that. I'll probably just leave these off. But yeah, that's about it for robot mode. Let's check out the vehicle mode. And here we have Origin Wheeljack in his vehicle mode. That's pretty neat. They gave him the ground clearance like the others. That made him look like he's hovering, so that's pretty neat. Spin him around. Then we get the accessories. We can get the spinning blades and mount those underneath here. So he's ready to fly through the Decepticon barricade. And also the blast shield for going through it. The tabs in on the sides there, so pretty cool. And then I'll drop his gun. But we get his gun, stick it on top. So that's pretty neat. Alright, some comparison brings in the new box set Wheeljack. Pretty neat. It's a Cybertron mode and his Earth mode. So that's pretty cool. Bring in the Jazz, so you can see him next to the Jazz. He's a lot bigger because he is a Voyager. Pretty neat. And also you get the Bumblebee. So pretty cool. Now the cool thing with the Bumblebee, I'm going to go ahead and take off this other stuff right quick. Cool thing with the Bumblebee is actually he will stow inside. You just got to take Bumblebee, flip these over, turn this over, flip this over, turn that over so he's more compact. Lift up the back edge, you can actually drop the ramp, so that's pretty cool. And you can have him just buzzing up in there. You got to make sure he's snug up there as much as you can. Shut the ramp the best you can, and then kind of cram everything down. It's a pretty tight fit. But yeah, there you go. And also you can take the Energon rods that come with it and stick those onto these mounts on the side. So now after a couple years you finally have a place to stow these rods. So yeah, I still kind of want to pop out though. There you go. Pretty neat. So yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with the vehicle mode. And I love that they did make it to where you can fit Bumblebee inside and almost do everything you wanted to from the first episode of Transformers. So yeah, pretty neat. Let's go to our final decision. So, is this our new IDW G1 Wheeljack? I'm going to say no, he's just the Transformers the Original Series Episode 1 Wheeljack. It's a really good representation of that, but that's pretty much where he stays. The box set will still be the G1 IDW for the time being. So yeah, still a really fun figure. If you want to collect Cybertron molds, definitely need this along with the other two. And yeah, I recommend it. All right, on the next one. And last up for today, we have the new Legacy United Gears. So yeah, he looks really good. Comes with his gun. A lot of backpack there, but I'll forgive it. Oh, it looks pretty neat. He does have the flip-up area where you can change out his personality circuit. Not really, but all the stuff is molded in there, so it looks really neat, like it did in that one episode. It's really good. All the articulation you would expect from modern things, including the wrist tilt, ankle tilt, whatever you want. A little stiff in the hips, but otherwise really good. I think he looks really good. He looks really squat like he did in the show, so I'm pretty happy with him. All right, bring in the current winner, the Make Toys, or the Maki Toys, however you want to say it. And yeah, you see this is definitely more the G1. This is kind of a stylized. This was based off the Swerve mold, where Swerve was very well defined in Matumti. Gears was kind of an afterthought. But this one, just because the T-30s didn't differentiate the chest, but the Make Toys did. So that's why this is our current winner. So, but between two, they look pretty good together. Definitely two different expressions of the same guy. All right, let's look at the vehicle mode. And here we have Gears in his truck mode, and he looks really cool. Very much like a F-250 extended cab with a... You got to stretch a little for the camper shell, but you know it's there. It still looks pretty good. It looks pretty convincing as a real truck instead of the penny racer we had before for G1. You do have his chest on the back here. Nothing really much you can do about that, but otherwise looks pretty good. Bring in our current winner. You see a lot different. This is definitely going to be a Cybertron mode versus a Earth mode, so pretty cool. So yeah, not really a lot to say about it. It rolls. You can mount the gun on the side. This does away pretty well. Yeah, not a lot to say about it. So let's go to our final deliberation. Oh yeah, one more thing before we go to final thoughts is that because of the transformation joints, you can do a Back to the Future hover mode. So yeah, get a bonus mode. All right, now let's wrap this up. So is this our new IDW G1 Gears? Definitely G1. I mean, hands down, this is your G1 to a T. I would almost go as far as to say this is probably our definitive G1. No other Gears is needed. Only thing that might make a new Gears if they found a way to get the backpack reduced. But as it is right now, I'm going to say this is the definitive. I mean, the definitive chug Gears for G1. For IDW, if you still want a slightly different look, you can go with the Make Toys. But he did appear in IDW as the G1 mold, so I'm going to go ahead and say this is our new IDW and G1. So the Make Toys gets put away. So, our brand new IDW G1 Gears is the Legacy United. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap this up. And that's it for today. Thanks for joining us today on the AB Scout Project. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, ring that bell, and I'll see y'all later.